Hey there. We're back. We're back with our episode, the Halloween episode you've all been waiting for. It's me, DirtyV, and my main man, Chico.
What's up?
And this is the DirtyV and Chico show. Well, let's get this thing popped off. We're getting our Halloween episode started. It is the weekend prior to Halloween. As you can tell, we're getting pretty festive.
Very festive.
Chico has dressed up as a 1970s soccer or tennis player of some sort, or beatbox. What do you call it? Beat boy?
A b-boy?
Beat breaker? Were you break dance?
No. Maybe.
What are you?
I think I settled on that dude from Belly. Except, but I don't have the glasses, so.
Hype Williams?
Yeah. Wasn't that who it was?
I don't know.
Some people know. The dude who was eating the banana, remember?
I thought it was Method Man, but then I was like, we were looking it up, and I think it said Hype Williams.
I think it was Hype Williams.
It said Hype Williams. I don't know. You could let me know. Let me know in the comments if it's that important.
I am what
That's who
you are when you don't spend a lot of money on your costume.
That's good. I love having a cheap costume. That's the best when you got a costume that's cheap and hilarious, and you look pretty funny. It's a good looking costume. What's with the chain?
It fit.
Let's get that Hercules chain.
It fit. I could. You know what?
It looked clean.
I saw a dude today. I went into a store.
Uh-huh.
I swear, he had like 100 gold chains. Like
Mr. T starter kit.
I wanted to call him Slick Rick. I wanted to be like, "Yo, what's up, Slick?"
Ooh, looking so clean.
But they were clean. They were real. I haven't seen that in forever.
Dang, they were just flossing hard on. They were flexing.
Yeah. Oh, of course he could have been in costume.
They might have been in costume.
But it was real gold. It was kind of ridiculous. I wanted to clown him, but then I looked and saw that I didn't have any gold on,
and then you didn't have much to say, and you're like, "Work out, do your thing." Cheers to that.
Cheers.
We got a pretty dope little concoction here. It's a little potion. It's actually kind of dying down a little bit, but
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Whack.
It's a a witch's heart or something like that? I think it was called.
Yeah.
Witch's heart.
There you go.
Granite vodka, basically, with some dry ice in it.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
It's pretty dope.
I should probably lay off of it because.
Whatever.
Yeah, it works.
Live your best life.
Yeah.
Do you? But anyways, so
it's supposed to snow this Halloween.
God, I remember like 2 years ago it was like 1 degree. Remember we went downtown and we didn't even end up going outside. We went down to a dude's apartment and
I do remember that.
It was so cold.
No, was that the time when you were like Run DMC?
Yeah,
you were like
I was
Rev Run.
I was Rev Run.
Yeah, and I was Obama.
I had a chain like that.
Yeah. It was very
you were
much.
Obama?
No, I wasn't Obama. I was a
it goes Obama every year now.
I was a Houston, Texas ER Ebola victim. Like because remember at the time they had
Classy,
that whole
yeah.
It was
Very
the whole Ebola virus here. You have a picture, you should show it.
I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah.
I think I do have a picture of this somewhere.
I've got
I'll
a
break
picture.
that out.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I've got it.
So that's what Halloween's all about for us. Is basically getting together. We do like dressing up. It's pretty fun. I mean, golly, I'm getting on towards 40 years old now, and I still like dressing up, even though it's ridiculous doing so. But it is hilarious to see, especially if you get to a good costume party or something like that.
I'm getting close to 42. I'm getting close to 40 also.
I'm kind of close to it in one direction.
Yeah.
Depending on which way you're heading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Word.
But there was this one Halloween where my kids, they're adults now, but I picked them up from their moms. It was like 2 degrees, 2 below zero, and they literally had their costumes on. That was it.
Over their coats or under their coats?
They didn't have they just had like the plastic.
They were just going commando?
They didn't have like sweats or anything like that.
That's hardcore.
And we were like walking around from like house to house, and the kids are like,
Nah, dude. We're from Florida, and we'll cut on a zip up hoodie. It'll have like Superman. You'll be like, dang, is that his cape coming out of there? Oh wait, no, that's like.
Well, you finally adjusted to this.
That's a Hanes hoodie.
You finally adjusted to this cold weather because you used to be like.
You're like, I don't remember Superman having gray sleeves.
You used to, when the temperature used to be like 65 degrees, you would be like freezing.
I know. I've pretty much dieseled up since then, and I can pretty much take almost anything now. So it's like I don't really get cold anymore.
I haven't been to I think the last time I went to a Halloween party was that time when it wasn't even a party. It was when we went to like the bar downtown.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't been to one since.
I was hardcore on partying. I haven't gone out the last couple years. I think just because it was so cold, I kind of gave up on it. Like this year, it's not bad at all.
I think it's just because you're getting old, is what it is.
Oh God, is that what it is? Ooh, I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find a spell potion that'll take care of that.
Nowadays, you have to be careful what you wear though for a costume. You can get in trouble, like wearing the wrong thing.
What?
Yes.
Like what?
Like there's things you can wear that get you in trouble.
Well, yeah, obviously.
like
if you wore a prison outfit and just like started running around,
yeah,
you could be asking for trouble.
Yeah.
If you roll around with some kind of like weapon that looks real, obviously,
what do you think?
That's not a good one.
What do you think is going to be the biggest costume this year?
I feel like you know that dude. You heard of that guy Tekashi 6ix9ine? He's got like the kind of rainbow hair.
Yes,
I think that's going to be a big costume.
You just paint your face, basically.
I just feel like it's kind of a neat. Like you got to put in a little bit of effort, but you can do it cheaply. You could like just.
Do people listen to him really? Like,
I'm assuming so. He's got a song out with Nicki Minaj. I think it went platinum. I don't like quoting things like that because I don't really. I'm into it, but I don't.
What's up with that though? Now these guys.
It's
with
just
the like. I mean, like.
Okay, so
like the stuff, all like the rainbow bright stuff.
Well,
on the
okay,
face
so
stuff,
from what
like,
I understand, at least from what I gather, if you're a part of the newer generation, I don't even like saying this because I ain't like
You mean the mumble rap generation?
I don't like saying that because they're not always part of. I mean, not everybody is that. That's not everybody's thing. But
is that him?
Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know, man.
No, it's like what I was gonna say is basically now it's like not everybody. I don't even want to say it because it sounds like I'm dissing on that, but I don't listen to him, so I don't really know if his music's good or bad. Really, I'm not into it like that. But either you got to be good, or you got to be gimmicky. I feel like one or the other, or you got to have some kind of like.
It can't be
show. You got to bring the show, and I feel like he's definitely bringing that.
You don't think he's gimmicky? You don't think he's...
Yeah, I feel like he's more on the gimmicky side because he's got like that crazy like look to him. He had like a grill that was all like rainbow grill.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know.
Now watch next week we get mean tweeted by him. Hey, I'm a real blood.
Anything. I mean, everybody does.
Don't say stuff like that.
Everybody does. What's it called? Fefe.
Is that like Kofefe?
Isn't that
like Kofefe?
Isn't that what? Yeah, isn't that what
Donald Trump
was saying? The Fefe.
He
was
fell
he
asleep.
in this video? I will play it, but actually, I don't think I
what?
Sound.
I don't mean to be doing that gross stuff with my throat.
Yeah, I don't think I go gross stuff with your throat, dude.
Sorry, people.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the fans. Bro.
Sorry,
all
fans.
50 of them.
Is that him?
That's him, dude. Look
sucking
at
on the ice
hair.
cream.
I know. Look at his grill, though.
That's ridiculous. What is this?
He's in a song with Nicki Minaj, so I mean, obviously he's doing something right? Because she's not personally my favorite, but she's, you got to admit, at least near the top of the chain when it comes to, I don't even want to say female rappers, but just rappers in general. She's pretty.
So wait, is he?
Is he a dog? Why is it orange?
Is
it looks like a koala bear.
I don't. This is crazy because just watching this without any music. What is going? What is?
I know it's actually better with no music. It adds.
What is going on in that video? Why is he kissing the dog?
He's flossing with super soakers and a a little. What would you say that? It looks like a little fox or something. I don't know. That dog looks really cute.
Why is he kissing the dog?
I don't know.
Why is he sucking the ice cream like that?
Why is he doing that? That's not. Right.
What do we need to know about 69?
I don't know.
Is that what his name? Is that what you call him? 69, or is it 69, or is it like symbol 9 something?
Yeah, I know. Golly, I feel bad because I don't know.
And so so what you're saying is that because he's in a video with Nicki Minaj, that should elevate his status and we should respect him? I don't think so.
No, what I'm saying is,
I think this is horrible.
I'm just saying.
Wait. Take that back 10 seconds. What was he doing? That was not right. Yeah, that right there. Was that him doing that? And we'll talk about it. If that was, because it happened so fast. He was on the bed and he put something in his mouth.
I don't know, but you're freaking me out, kind of.
I'm just saying.
Why do they got so many super soakers and weird stuff? This is not
that right.
Yeah, okay. That's weird.
What's happening?
All right, let's get off this. I just think he's going to be one of the. I think he's going to be one of the probably one of the bigger costumes this year.
How do you do that? I don't think anyone likes. Does anyone actually listen to that?
I was just going to see.
I know I'm old and out of it, but
I was going to see what the view count was on that. I'm sure it's doing all right.
Please don't have over 500,000.
Let's guess real quick. I'm gonna guess 100 million.
Shut up.
No, that's a lot.
Dude.
That's
no.
It's millions. It's definitely millions.
Okay, if we would take millions, I would say 2 million. Please, not even that. No, 100. Does anyone even get 50 million likes on things?
Absolutely.
See, I'm old. That's my thing.
You're like, I don't even do numbers go that high? It's probably got way more. It's got Nicki Minaj in it, dude. It's gonna have crazy numbers. Oh, it's only got 14 million.
I'm like looking.
I'm
counting the commas.
This is on Rudy Tillo's page. That's not even there. He's got 14 million on his page.
Who's Rudy Tillo?
Yeah, exactly. Who's Rudy Tillo? Yeah, exactly. Some dude that's got 14 million is playing.
Why? Okay, so then I have to ask you, what is his gimmick then? What is his style? Okay, remember I sent you.
It's like he's got like a crazy, like lavish fashion sense where it's like everything is. Look at his jewelry and stuff. He's got like some kind of peacock feather.
Is it okay? I want to ask this question, and I don't think it's a bad question to ask. And then there's nothing wrong with this. I just want to know, is he supposed to be like metrosexual or like gay or like bi or like
I don't think so.
Is he supposed to be like...
See, this is
why is he kissing the dog?
This is on his joint.
445 million views.
Yeah, see, I sold him short by 4 times.
That's
my first guess. 8 times by my second guess.
There's
450 million views for that. He's hugging on a dog, rolling around in candy canes and.
There's 300 million people balloons. In our country.
But it's got Nicki Minaj in it, dude. And that's what I'm telling you. She's a monster. She is a monster on the charts. I don't think her last album did like this.
I don't understand. I don't understand this.
Hey, dude.
Remember that video I showed you yesterday? Who was it? Like this other guy. Who's this other little pump? Who's this guy?
He's another guy that came out the woods, dude.
I'm not a big fan of him.
I can't get into the gimmicky rappers, and I feel like he's a gimmicky rapper too because I heard the song with Kanye. I kind of like the song a little bit because it's catchy.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the context, content, whatever, the meat of the song, there's really nothing there.
I don't understand it either.
And it's a little, I don't want to say grotesque, but it's a little like vulgar or whatever.
Yeah,
for the sake of being vulgar. It's not like...
I don't understand what Kanye's doing with his music right now either.
Kanye's just a wreck right now, dude. I love that guy.
I mean, even in his music is great, but I just don't understand what he's doing right now.
I mean, he's just having some issues, man. I hope one of the OGs reaches out and
has a conversation with him. He'll be all right.
Man,
he'll be all right.
He'll be all right. Happening about Kanye, dude. I want to see Kanye recover. I want to see Kanye turn
doubt.
things around and, you know what I'm saying, get back to where he was.
What was the name
He's
of
always
those?
been eclectic, like kind of a eccentric dude, though, you know?
He's getting old. He's trying to make sure he stays relevant, right? And he wants to make sure. I mean, if he goes, he could go broke easily. Like, you see so many people go broke.
Oh, he's been broke and he's come back.
Yeah.
Just like Trump. Broken back.
Please, let's not talk about this guy.
Right now. It's too early. It's too early.
Let's
All
not
right,
talk
back to
about
costume. That would be a good costume. I'm sure there's probably
Trump.
You might catch a.
That would have been.
You might catch the beats if you. You might get lumped up if you start running around here just like Trump. Dang, you can't even rock that MAGA hat too, or whatever. Make America Great
Yeah, no, you
MAGA,
can't do that
whatever.
unless you were dressed as Kanye.
Unless you sit in a. Yo, what's the desk that?
The Oval Office.
Yeah, what is the desk in the Oval Office?
The name of
where
it?
did that come from? Yeah, that thing is so tight. It's got a name.
The one that Kanye kept smacking with
Dude,
his.
Kanye's like throwing his phone. Yo, he's just like iPhone onto the desk. I'm like, yo, do you mind? That came from like Theodore Roosevelt or something, or like Winston Churchill sent that from or something.
You didn't like
Name
seeing
of the
that.
desk in the Oval. I was like, that's a little disrespectful to at least be doing it.
The Resolute desk.
on TV.
The
Yeah,
Theodore,
the
you were right.
Resolute desk, yo.
He was-
Theodore Roosevelt. The Theodore Roosevelt desk was used there by 7 presidents, most recently by Dwight. No.
But that's
the one that's in there now.
There's a non-oval and by the.
What desk does Trump use? No.
What is that one with that screen?
It's like IKEA, right?
List of Oval Office.
Hoover desk.
The Hoover. Why is there that? Well, I don't know.
Why is it the Resolute desk?
What desk does Trump use? The Hoover desk. It looks like.
There's many desks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, the Resolute desk was the one I was thinking of.
So
I don't know if that was. That looks kind of rickety.
So do you think that he was being disrespectful to the office?
I just thought it was like, yo, look at that desk.
That
It's
is
like
ill.
that's like one.
That's Obama's desk. That's crazy.
Yeah. For example, though, it was equally as nice. It was just a nice desk that I'm like, that is probably very famous, very powerful, very people that you should have respect for at least, or whatever. Maybe not.
Kanye
I don't
threw
know.
his iPhone
Kanye's
on it,
out there throwing his phone, leaning on it. Yo, he was rocking. He was rocking on. Man, that's my dude, though. Man, I feel bad for him right now. He's in a bad spot right now because he's.
I love Kanye, but yeah,
he likes to talk. He likes to talk his mind, but his mind is, I don't think, in a good spot right now. So he's talking a lot of cray.
I mean, yeah,
I
would get
back.
into the specifics of what he's talking about, but yeah, it's not worth bringing up. Yeah,
you know.
He'll bounce back. Maybe.
To Kanye, bounce it back.
To Kanye?
Bounce it
I
back.
don't want to toast to
Nah,
Kanye.
let's not toast him. Yeah, let's make him.
I'm just gonna drink.
Let's make him work it off a little bit.
What happened to our potion there?
Yeah, it died down, didn't it?
Yeah, so we might be telling you guys later how to make our crazy drink. What was it called again?
I think it was called the Witch's Heart.
The Witch's Heart drink.
Yeah,
it's really
Witch's
spooky.
Super spooky.
You can make it with or without alcohol. Kids without alcohol.
Yeah. With or without.
Preferably
Your
kids
preference.
without alcohol.
Your preference. If you're under 21, don't put alcohol in it. That's the deal. You gotta wait. It sucks, but you gotta wait, dude.
Yeah.
Like everybody else had to wait. I mean, you could try to do it before, but it's buzzkill, and if you get caught, you might catch the beats.
The beats.
You might
Is
get
this?
thrown
Did you
out.
just coin this phrase tonight, or did
I
people
heard
say
someone
that?
say it, and I was
Catch
laughing.
the beats. I thought
Yeah.
that's funny.
I thought it was funny too. So I just kind of used it.
Catch the beats.
Anywho.
That's like Beat Street. Hey, okay, so what's the old? I sent you some. What's the oldest Halloween scary song you can think of that you remember that was actually popular?
Not counting like Monster Mash and
Not
stuff that
counting
you're
Monster
definitely
Mash,
gonna hear at a
and
party.
not counting the rap in Michael Jackson's.
I was gonna say Thriller is the first one because that was.
Well, yeah.
I gotta say, dude, that was like impact. That was one of the more impactful songs of my life.
Yes.
Like,
well, yeah. I mean, everyone. Knows
I
that
really
song.
wasn't a huge MJ fan. later on, just because I really wasn't into pop music and stuff like that. But when I was a kid, dude, I had a cassette tape in my back pocket that I rolled with. It went through the wash many times and kept rolling. It's Michael Jackson Bad album, dude. But Thriller, man, when that video came out, right, as a kid,
how old were you when that came out? I'm not even sure if I want to tell you how old I was.
How old?
I think it came out in 83, right? 85. So I would have been 12. How old? What year was it?
I thought it was like 80. Dang, 82.
Oh.
Dang.
That is Thriller.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
82. Number 30.
I was
82.
9.
I was 2. I had a late copy of it, but I had a cassette tape. I remember I had that junk.
Yeah,
I had that junk. I had a rhinestone glove too. The model kit you could buy.
Not it, too.
It was a white glove, and you could stick the what are those things called?
I don't know.
No.
Sparkly things?
Yeah, what are those called? Squeen or whatever?
I forget. Sequin? Yeah, sequin.
Yeah.
But see, that just proves how powerful and how impactful his music was, because you don't remember him at 2. No. It's just that by the time you were able to know him, he was still...
Let me see. Maybe the video came out later, but what I was going to say is when that...
the video didn't come out later.
What I was going to say... when that came out, or at least when I remember seeing that, 83. Okay, so obviously I just saw it later on when I was a kid. But man, when I saw that video, I was really young. I mean, I was young enough to where the video scared me, basically. So that's what I was getting at, and that's why it's always like been in my mind. Yeah, because like he kept it loose with the dancing scenes and stuff like that. Like,
so if you would have remembered, like when it was first released, it was like a whole big.
Will you hook me up, please?
Yes. Do you want some...
Just do the whole thing. Just keep going.
All right, when it was first released, it was like a whole big thing. It was like... Because it was like a big thing. They didn't have videos like that at all.
Exactly.
And I think it was... MTV was like the first big thing. And it wasn't just a video. It was like a whole like 30...
It was long. It was like 15 minutes long.
Our teacher like brought this is back when they would wheel the TV into the classroom. Our teacher wheeled the TV into the classroom, and God, was it on VHS? Did we have VHSs back then? Man, it's such a different world.
Yeah, it was definitely VHS,
such a different world. No, I'm wondering if we even had a VHS then. Is this you? No, this is you.
No, yeah.
All right.
Are you turned up right now?
No,
that's good.
I'm not. Hope you guys don't mind us. We're just talking, having a couple of drinks here.
We're just working through this.
We wanted to keep this spooky for you. Oh, wait. We were supposed to be scared by
it's mad spooky behind
all the spooky stuff back
I'm not really stressing because I got Dollaracula with me. It's my homeboy. He keeps it so down to earth. My dude.
Woo! It's cold.
Dang, brown bag. That was...
Well, because all the pieces are freaking...
Man,
hey, it's
you're
cold.
Killing the topic, dude. You're killing the topic.
I'm sorry.
I let you keep it. I should have just...
What were we talking about?
You're so foul.
No, you did it. You asked me to make you a thingy thing.
I know. I thought you could carry on a conversation and pour it into already a pre-made drink.
It wasn't actually made, so that's what happens. Did you just blaspheme?
Yeah, I just blasphemed, dude.
You should.
I'm angry right now. God. Forgive my blaspheme, but I am a wizard. When I am a wizard, I can blaspheme just a little bit. We're talking about Thriller. What the heck do you think we're talking about? I'm getting pissed off right now.
But I'm saying that was like it was an event. Like everyone in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Just like Heal the World. Do you remember when Heal the World came out?
This ain't no Heal the World. This is Thriller. I seen Thriller. The junk freaked me out, yo. He came out with that junk. I thought it was like, oh, Teen Wolf or something like that because he came out with his jersey jacket or whatever. I'm like, oh, he's gonna give it real. And then he's like, knocking down the window. I don't remember. He's just
That was pretty
and
dope.
Vincent Price laughed.
Vincent Price to have a rap. They actually
Feature
considered
Vincent.
it
He got a Vincent
rap.
Price feature. How sick is that, yo?
Yes, that was pretty sick. It was pretty cool.
R.I.P. Vincent Price, because he's pretty much the
R.I.P. Vincent Price. R.I.P. Michael Jackson.
MJ too.
That's it.
Yeah, he's dead too, ain't he?
So here's a weird thing.
R.I.P.
My oldest kid. Well, wait. My second born son.
I was thinking the segue from Vincent Price, because we're doing the Halloween episode, would have been like better.
Oh,
but what were you doing with the son?
I was just gonna say my second born son was born on Michael Jackson's
Halloween
birthday.
Day. Oh, okay, Michael Jackson. Okay.
And my oldest was born on the day Michael Jackson died.
That is very weird, but let's not make this about Michael Jackson.
All right,
this is Halloween.
Vincent Price rap.
That'd be a good Halloween costume, but the only thing about the Michael Jackson Halloween costume is I see about 5 of them every year.
Well, there used to be a time when you had a lot of them.
I see them every year I go out.
Do you see them more Michael Jackson zombie or just Michael Jackson 80s Michael Jackson?
I have seen a Michael Jackson zombie. Maybe we were together when we saw that.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I do see like the
like we were.
No, I usually see the newer later Michael Jackson. Not the 80s Michael Jackson.
White Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
No. Who dresses like white Michael Jackson?
I'll throw up a picture. I think I got a picture.
No, everyone always does the 80s.
No, it's the one with the Cubano hat, and then it's the one where he's like,
really? It has to be.
And he's going down the stairs. Was that? And he's like, that was his only move, was just going down the stairs.
Is it a white guy or a black guy?
It was like white Michael Jackson. Maybe.
No, who's in the costume?
Oh,
can you do that?
I can't tell. They were so spot on. I'll put the picture up. It's so spot on. You'll be like, that's Michael Jackson.
So there's the whole.
That's Michael Jackson.
I know. I don't know what that was. Like I don't condone that.
That's how Tyler Perry would say. I've been watching Mayday.
My question is, if you're a white guy on Halloween and you want to dress like white person? Michael Jackson, is that
kind of like putting on whiteface?
Can you put on? Yeah, if you put on, you would have to put on whiteface.
It would be like if you wanted to go as white Michael Jackson.
I am going to get in trouble for what I just said, probably. Anyways, go on.
No. Like if the white guy wants to go as white Michael Jackson,
right?
He can go as white Michael Jackson.
That's not an offensive thing because he doesn't have to put blackface on because he's got to put like light face on.
If you, or
if I went as.
If you went as white
Michael Jackson,
if you put on white face, that would be kind of messed up. It would be insensitive.
You're probably right.
You would have to do 80s Michael Jackson.
I would have to do 80s Michael Jackson. I couldn't do 80s Michael Jackson.
No, that would be messed up because then I would have to do blackface and that would be wrong. So, but what I can do is I can do like 98
Michael Jackson.
98 Michael Jackson. No problem. I just got to get a wig. Dark hair wig because ginger Michael Jackson never
that
was
is so funny that has to even be considered.
Well, dude, it's, you got to be sensitive. You know, you got to be understanding now.
What a world we live in.
Yeah, love the world.
Anyway, Halloween.
So peace to the world.
Peace to the world.
You know what I mean?
So the first thing that I can think of as an oldest Halloween song was Dana Dane, Nightmares of the Night. I think that's what it was called.
It's a hip-hop track.
Yes.
What time? That's got to be like
that was like
pre-80s. Or
it was like 82,
early 80,
81, 82. Yeah.
I didn't start listening.
Dana Dane and Slick Rick used to... no, I don't know if they... I can't... Oh, man. I feel so bad because I used to know this, but I can't remember the whole story. But I know in that song, if you listen to it, I don't know if we could ever play any of it, but if you listen to it, Dana Dane is talking, like in the beginning of it, he's like, "Hello, can I see Dr. Slumber?" He's talking with a European accent, like, because Slick Rick is British. I think he's from London. Slick Rick is, and so he really talks with that type of accent. But at that time, all the other rappers would like try to talk like him. Yeah, he's from
the UK.
Yeah.
Really?
Look it up. You should look it up.
I will. Okay, go.
I think when he got arrested, that's what happened with Slick Rick. Was he ended up getting arrested for attempted murder. Maybe it wasn't a murder.
I hate when that goes down.
And so that's what stunted his career. He was
Did it.
Yeah, that would do.
Did it? Yeah, I know. Murder charges, dude. It didn't slow down Snoop, but
no, Snoop
like
got
an
away
exception
with it.
to the rule.
There's a new I don't know. Yeah, well, this is on Halloween topic. There's a new Making a Murderer. Have you seen the first one? Making a Murderer?
Yeah, I did.
There's a part 2 now on Netflix.
What?
Yes, I started watching it last night. It's pretty dope.
Is it? That one kind of messed me up with watching that.
Do you know what I thought was crazy?
I don't like shows like that.
You know what I thought was
because
crazy?
Then you sorry, before you even say that, it's like when you watch them, you're like, wow, that crazy twist, and then you're like, wait, was that real?
And it is real.
What?
Yep.
And then you're like, dang, so, all right, so that dude's probably like my neighbor or something.
Well, that's the thing that was crazy. It was like, see, and I'm sorry, in my community,
that's a good Halloween one to watch.
If that was a black dude, we'd be like, yeah, well, okay, yeah, he's going to prison.
Scary.
But then you see that, like, oh, they do that to a white dude too.
That's the scary white people there, dude. Yo, didn't he okay, it's been a while since I watched it, but didn't he get away with murder?
Yep.
And then they're like,
well, he didn't get away with it. It was like a rape. It was a rape. But he did 15 or 18 years for it. He never pled guilty, and then they finally exonerated him through DNA.
yeah, but didn't they get him again though? They're like, yo, why are you back here for the same thing, dude?
Right when because he was suing the.
Yo, they're like, yo, dude, there's 45 people in your entire town. 2 of them have your name written on it, bro. How many times you want to keep coming in here? Yeah, dude, that thing freaked me out, dude.
I don't know. What's crazy is that it's a documentary on now, and I should know whether or not he's in prison still. There's not going to be any special plot twist at the end of it.
Yeah, I know. It's not like you can't find out how the story ended. You can just go
right. You're not going to be like, oh, did he get away with it? Is he free now? Because I think we would know if he was free now.
Yeah, you could probably check it out. There's probably some behind the scenes. You could probably get the video and check it out. Yep,
there you go. Slick Rick. I just read it somewhere.
Oh, did you?
It said where he was born and
raised.
Well,
you're supposed to keep talking. I can look and see where he's from.
No, so, but I saw it when you had it on
raised
the other page.
in Southwest London.
Yep, that's where he's from.
Of District of Mitcham. We call people Floridians for sure.
Really?
Heck
no,
yeah.
You don't call people from your
Absolutely.
state.
Yeah, I definitely do.
No.
Yeah. I don't say
you say you're from Florida, but you don't call yourself a Floridian.
Oh, yeah. Really? I do, absolutely.
Okay.
That's one of the few places I feel like you can do that from.
Huh. What? But
where else is there? A Bostonian? I'm a Bostonian. No one says
that. Let's not talk about. How's it? Who are you following the World Series?
Who's up?
Last night they were. It was 2-0, and then last night it was tied in the 11th inning, and they just called it a tie. So what happens then if it's a tie?
I don't know what happens in the World Series.
Yeah, because
normally they have an extra at the end of the season.
I wasn't watching it. I was just following it.
No, they did not. Why'd they do that? What did it go into the 30th inning or something like that?
It was only I saw bottom of the 11th. Then it was final, and it was a tie score. So maybe I didn't see the right thing, but yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah, I can't.
Whoa, what was the score? Yeah. Wait, what? Wait.
10:26 is when you're talking about?
Yeah, it was last night.
I don't have it on there for some reason. News coming to you live from the DirtyV and Chico show.
Do they pick it up? Do they, okay, we're going to pick up this game tomorrow morning?
No, it's the World Series. They need to finish it. Unless it's lightning and lava, in Hawaii.
Who are you going for? Since you were mentioning Bostonians earlier, which isn't a state, by the way.
No, it's not actually. But I just thought that was one of the few locations that have the ENs on it.
I guess I could say I'm a New Yorker.
Texans, I guess, is another one that does that.
Yeah.
Texans.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's from Idaho. They don't be we've Idahos.
What?
If people from Idaho, they'd be we the Idahos.
You just wanted to say that.
I kind of did. But they don't be I'm the Idahoians.
No, my only point was that
Yeah, I guess you can only do it if you got an A at the end. Montanans,
Hawaiians.
Nah,
Yeah, I guess they are. They are a different race. We kind of colonized and took Hawaii too, like wrongly. I'm sure. I'm sure the Hawaiians.
Yeah, I'm sure that came through blood money. We didn't get anything legit
From Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hawaii's full of resources.
I know, but I'm sure like they did something dirty to get Hawaii back in the day. What year did we pick Hawaii up? Back in the years when we could do some dirty
60
shit.
years.
Yeah.
Like 60 years ago.
All right.
We have strayed from the no cursing.
As you can see, our
We're still on
skills
Halloween.
are pretty
Does
much
this
on
look
point.
good for our... Are we conversating well with how do you guys like us? Is this good? You should hit the like button or subscribe or make sure... Yeah, right there. Look, actually, hit that button. Hit that button. Subscribe.
When did we get Hawaii?
Well, we first acquired it in like the 1920s, but it became a state in like the 40s or 50s or something like that. It was after World War. It was before World War II, obviously, because we had it at the time when we were bombed, when Pearl Harbor was born, 1898. Okay, so check this out. Yeah. You say that Americans know more about American history or whatever.
Yeah.
What is Halloween? What is Halloween? Why do we celebrate Halloween? What is it?
It's like a Celtic holiday. It's a Celtic holiday.
Is that what it is?
Celtic and Catholic.
What?
I guess. I don't know.
No, wait. What is the history? The history of Halloween.
Well, the history of Halloween was like whatever. It was the day where it was the last day of it was to signify the end of the growing season, basically to end the transition from the growing season to the winter season or whatever. And it was the last. Usually, it was the last day. I think it was the last day of the calendar for the Celtic calendar or something like that back in the day. It was like the end of the year.
Okay.
And they used to celebrate it as the end of the year, basically. And it was a day where it was the day of the year where I don't know, where like this it was the thinnest gap between when the living and the dead or whatever, and that's why people wore costumes, was to fool the dead. I could be, I don't know. I'm not a historian. I thought they wore costumes because that was like to trick the dead.
Into what? Where did the candy come from?
That probably came from a Spanish tradition. I love my Spanish people. They always throw some candy up in all their holidays, dude. If you want to get down and get some candy for your holidays, you gotta link up with yourself a good Latino or a Latina person, because you will get some dulce up in your zapatos. That's Christmas, right? I could be wrong on that too. I thought I heard that though.
I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't there like three wise, or it wasn't the three wise men? It was like two wise men. It was a little different story.
The three kings Spanish, you're talking about?
Was it
the three kings?
Yeah,
but that's for Christmas though. We'll talk about that on our Christmas episode.
We'll get into that.
But I'm pretty sure that the Halloween that we celebrate, for the most part, is almost, God, and we probably shouldn't talk about things because I'm just thinking about how stupid I
we have
probably
no idea
sound.
what we're
Right,
talking
I'm
about.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
it's
sound
cool.
so stupid.
People are watching this for entertainment. They're not watching this for documentary purposes. If you are, turn around, because we don't know what we're talking about.
We have no idea.
We're just trying to be funny, and we're just talking about things that we like. And I love Halloween, but I didn't research it, so I don't know if it came.
I'm pretty sure.
Where'd Dracula come from then?
But Dracula's not Halloween though. That's not.
Where did Dollar-acula come from?
Dollar-acula came from the
Dollar Tree, dude.
Oh, I thought it was Family Dollar.
$1. I was pissed off, and then I went to Walmart. I don't even know if I can say that, but I went to Walmart. It was 87 cents.
And you paid $1.
I paid $1 at the Dollar Tree. I was pissed.
Did you buy the 87-cent one and return the Dollar Tree one?
No, but I did get another thing that was some trash bags that were absolutely adorable. You fold them inside out, you put leaves or other things in them, and whatever.
But real quick,
yeah,
Halloween, I think it's based off of the Dia de la Muerte.
That's the Spanish version. Have you seen the movie Coco?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yes. What's that song? Un poquito loco.
I just like when he rolled in and he took the guitar, and then they rolled up on like he's got his guitar, and he's like, I didn't mean to take the guitar, and then like, and then he thought he was about to be busted, but then he realized he was like I don't really want to spoil that for anybody. So
yeah, don't spoil it. You see,
it's a good one, dude. Get in there, dude. What was his uncle's name?
I don't remember, but it was a good movie. It really is.
It was a good flick.
Kind of like a Sixth Sense type of thing.
It was eerily.
Sixth Sense. Did you like that movie?
I did like. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but I did.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing, though. Someone had already spoiled it for me before I saw it. Someone had already messed it up.
That's foul. That's grounds.
So as soon as I walk in the movie, as soon as I'm watching, I already know.
I already know.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home. Give me some popcorn.
Right? Yeah, I already knew.
Yeah, that would totally ruin it.
Oh,
I saw it. See, okay, so here's my thing: is I don't like movies where they try to make little kids scary. That's not scary to me. A 5-year-old kid isn't scary to me. Even if they're dead, a zombie little 5-year-old kid, I'm just gonna push it over. It's a little kid.
Damien wasn't scared to you?
There's no little kid that's going to freak me out. The Exorcist, if your head turns around backwards, I'm going to be like, yo, go upstairs in your room.
Well,
dude.
you know why a kid is supposed to be scary?
The
is
Ring?
Because
that was a little scary.
You can't hit a kid, so that's what's supposed to...
You're like, oh, you gotta dodge it.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
What are you going to do to even if it's a ghost kid? You can't,
Chucky?
beat it up.
What about Chucky? You can fight Chucky.
Well, Chucky's a doll, though. I saw the latest Halloween.
Chucky is a doll.
Chucky's a doll.
Chucky's not a baby. Chucky is a doll, so you can kick it. You can kick Chucky's
You can
ass.
kick Chucky. I just saw the latest Halloween movie, and it's good. It's worth it.
I wanted to see it, but my girl's not into the horror movies. But it was good.
All right, yeah. She's not into them, or is she scared by them? See, I went with someone.
She's a little scared by them because she was like, "We can rent one at the house." I was like, "Oh, you just don't want to be like, I thought you popcorn or whatever." I'm like, "That's the point, though."
I went with someone purposely who I knew was scared of those movies because I wanted to see it with someone who was scared of the movies because I just think it's funny. I'm laughing in the movie the whole time, and I don't know.
I think the last movie I saw that was a scary movie was in the theater was Saw. Saw 2. I don't go to a lot of movies.
Saw 1 and 2 were kind of
Saw
scary.
3, I don't remember which one. It was one of the Saws.
1 and 2 were good. After that,
those were just
gory.
Kind of those were more just gory. Like what would you call those? Not really.
They
were. It's kind of scary just because there's like the.
You just have to follow the storyline.
Yeah.
For the most part.
But they're like gory movies, I guess, because it's always like, oh, let me think of the worst possible way to possibly, and then somehow turn it into a weird game.
Right, but then that Saw movie spawned movies like
yeah, I know. They did. There was like
Hostel. Did you see Hostel?
I did.
Yeah, see, Hostel was kind of like
that was a little too much. See, and those are the ones I watched. I'm like, yo, this is just.
It's just gory. It's just graphing.
So it's like I don't know. I could see maybe. Like, oh, look at what we can do. That looks pretty realistic, but it's like, golly, I don't want to watch that.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty weak saying that on the Halloween episode. Love Halloween. I watched the Charlie Brown.
What's this?
It's empty. Maybe we should switch. Maybe we should switch. If you don't think you're going to be up for this.
I mean, you just put your glass there like. I have a couple of little kitties. I don't know if I'm even going Halloween trick-or-treating with them this year. They're probably gonna go with their moms. I don't know. I think when was the last time? When do you think is the age where you should not be able to go anymore and actually collect candy?
I feel definitely 14 is really pushing it. I feel like 14's the last year you can do it.
What if you're going with your kids though, and you're already walking out anyway?
I mean, if you're taking your kids, it's any age.
But I mean, can you go up to the door? Do you think it's okay to go up to the door and actually ask for your own separate bag to get filled?
Oh. Yeah. No, I personally wouldn't do that. No.
I've done it before.
Have you?
Yes.
Interesting. Did you get anything good? When was this? How long ago was this? 10 years
probably
ago?
about 6-7 years ago.
6 last year.
No.
Potion is all.
Look, I figure I'm out. I gotta walk with the kids anyway. I like candy.
Might as well bag me some M&Ms or some Milk Duds, right?
I don't want to take the kids candy.
Bag them up, lady. I'm a wizard. Yeah, if you're dressed up, why not?
Exactly. I was dressed up.
If you're dressed up and you're with your kids.
But
so
wait a second. Why is 14 the cutoff? If you're in high school, you should still be able to.
If you can drive, you can't.
Why?
Because you can get restricted at 15. And if you can drive, you're done. Your Halloweens are over until you have kids. And then you can bag it up.
No.
Yeah.
High school, Halloween was the most
No,
fun
you
in
can
high
still
school.
celebrate Halloween, but you can't go trick-or-treating.
You got to be out on Halloween night, though.
You might have to let us know in the comments what's up with the...
I think you should. I think kids should be able to at least... Because, okay, when I was in high school, if I wasn't trick-or-treating, I was taking kids' candy. I don't know. I didn't take kids' candy.
Fair.
I didn't take kids' candy.
Rude.
It didn't do that.
Rude.
But I egged teachers' houses. I TP'd houses on Halloween.
Cough.
Yeah, that's extreme, stuff you can do in high school. But I think you can still... Well, yeah, maybe getting candy is a little too old for that. Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like basically if you're 14, that's the last year. Sayonara, dude.
Do you do
Take
these
some pictures?
Do you do these haunted houses and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Are they scary to you?
Nah. I was actually gonna say I want to do a haunted house.
Why do you do it?
I wanted to do it this year, but then I was like, you know what? Dang, it's too late.
But why
so
if it's not scary?
Just because it's funny. It's fun. It's just fun.
So it does scare you a little bit. Then it's got to scare you a little bit.
Nah, not really. But it's like kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would do it. I do it more for like. I would do it more for like kids coming through. Not like. I personally wouldn't be like trying to. They do have haunted houses around town. I haven't ever been to one. I did. I am from Florida, so I have been to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights and different events to where basically they'll convert the entire theme park of like. Not Disney, but Universal Studios, which is a theme park in Orlando. They'll convert that over to where they'll turn the rides and like all different sections of the park into haunted houses, like really elaborate haunted houses. And they'll have, instead of theme characters for Universal, they'll have like whatever. What do you call it? Flash dancers or whatever, where they'll just like
flash mobs
or whatever. They'll have like
dancers.
Flash mobs. Flash dancers. Yeah, that's like strippers or something, right? No, they'll have a flash mob or whatever, where they're like a dance or whatever, and then they got the whole park is just done to be like a.
So when they flash
Halloween
mob,
night.
let me guess, they do Thriller.
They'll do that kind of thing though. Yeah. Similar. Yeah. So basically, the whole park will be Halloween themed, and then they'll have like dozens of Halloween haunted houses, and I've been to those, and honestly, I don't even really remember it. I don't really remember it that much, so it really wasn't that that impactful. I do remember I poked a guy in the eye one time by accident.
Why? With what? How?
Well, they have a lot of roads that are like brick roads that lead throughout the park, obviously, with vendors and things like that. And as you're walking, you get that zippity-doo-dah feeling or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm coming down, and I see this who's obviously a guy, but I didn't know it at the time. It was just, it looked like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. But he was just straight up mimed out on the side of the road. And I'm like... I don't know. I was faded. You could drink at these events, or you couldn't, and we somehow were able to. Either way, I was a little bit intoxicated at the event, so I went over to the guy.
You poked him in the eye?
I got straight up on him, and I was like, he was full method. He was not breaking character, dude. He's dead in my eyes, dude. I'm like, a little sway. I'm like, statue. And then I was just like, and he got pissed, dude. And I was just like, dude, oh my gosh.
And what did he do?
He was looking like he was about... I almost caught a fade, basically. He looked like he was about to freaking... I was almost catch the beats, basically.
Catch the beats.
Yeah, he was about to throw down and give me the lumps. So
There's a lovely lady.
long
lumps.
story short, basically, I apologized for the inconvenience. Sorry, I poked you in your eye. I don't know why I would even have done that, even if you were a statue.
Have you
I
ever,
feel like that was the only
right?
way
Yeah.
I could
Would
like,
you
get him
right?
a great character.
Would you poke a statue in the eye?
I feel like if I was poking him in the arm, he would have been like, steel.
Have you ever?
Right in the eyeball. He woke right up.
Have you ever mistaken a guy dressed as a woman?
Whoa. Sexist.
Huh?
I could notice a girl too.
No, I'm asking about on Halloween. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been like, oh, checking out a girl and then realize it was
a cross-dresser?
Yeah, as a guy in
absolutely
costume?
Not.
Me either.
For the record, I will say no. I've never
me
had
either.
That problem.
Never happened to me before.
No, I did see a girl. I did see a girl dressed up as Actually, I don't want to say this because I think I was here. But I did see a girl.
What happened a long time ago, right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was gonna say, I guess it's not bad. I don't know why.
You probably
like
shouldn't
that.
say it,
sounds
but
worse that
go ahead, say it.
That sounds way worse that I prefaced it.
Yeah,
like that.
Yep. Go ahead, say it now.
No, I was gonna say, it was a cool costume. It was, what's that movie with Demi Moore where she was like the Flash dancer? Was it Flash Dancer?
Is that Demi Moore? Flash Dancer?
Was it Demi Moore?
It was a Flash Dancer, but was that Demi Moore? We should look it up. But Flash Dancer, you're talking about the one that had What a Feeling. Wait.
Yeah.
That was
Was it?
Yeah, what a feeling. Feels to feel it. It's called Flash Dance, yeah.
Flash Dance. Yeah, that one.
Ooh,
yeah, there was
spooky.
a girl that was dressed up like that. I was like, man,
Spooky.
she looked good. Spooky. Yeah.
Really? That you think that's a wait? That's what they were dressed
It
as?
wasn't that outfit.
I think that because of the topic and what I said and reminded you of, that you're really telling me of a time without trying to tell me that you're actually telling me of a time where you saw a dude who was dressed up like the Flash Dancer chick,
No, I
and
didn't.
you were like, whoa.
No, I was gonna say I saw a girl that was dressed up like Flash, and she looked good. She looked pretty good, but I was just like, yeah, that was kind of inappropriate to say with my girl.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. I've heard you say inappropriate things before.
Well, who hasn't?
In front of your girl.
Well, I like to be respectful.
Yes, you should be. I don't. Well.
But to be fair, it was like 7 years ago, so I mean, when like,
Yeah, that's true. I don't. I'm not going to talk about.
It's like that 5950 wizard hat.
Did the I'm just thinking of. No, I was. What is it? Have you seen the? Have you seen the
cobwebs?
Have you seen? You should probably find the meme. You should find the meme and put it up here. There's a meme that Kanye has decided to design the clothes for the Ku Klux Klan now, and it's all like paisley patterns and different things. So that's why I was laughing.
That's not a cool, dude. It's not a Ku Klux Klan. That's a wizard hat, bro.
I know. Well, they have grand wizards.
That is true. It's true. You got me there. But do they have pinky rings?
Probably not.
Skull pinky rings.
No, but these things aren't working like they used to. I don't play games a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I play with my kids.
Bro.
We were playing Call of Duty last night, and a racing game as well too. But it's
Word, Dad. In a racing game.
Yeah, in a racing game. My 9 and 5.
Do you play it like this?
No. Man, they beat me at everything. It doesn't matter what I play. The 9-year-old and the 5-year-old
on games, dude.
beat me
We're
all
trained.
the time. They both taught me how to use Snapchat, which is sad. I work in IT. Chico IT.
Chico IT for that matter.
Chico
please
IT.
contact Chico IT if you need any IT.
If you need any IT support, please, I would love to be. We can videotape it. We can show everyone my expertise.
We're gonna throw some videos up of some Chico IT.
That's right.
I don't know. Maybe he'll put a computer.
If any
together.
of my
Maybe
employers are watching, we're going to show you how fantastic I am.
If they didn't already know.
Right. If they didn't already know.
If you didn't already know, then you are a fool.
Why did you hire me?
What are you doing with your life?
I don't know if I should want to say that.
So there it is. Chico IT.
Chico IT. Chico IT. Don't sing the rest of it. Chico IT. We gotta introduce these guys.
Nice, I'm Chico IT.
We gotta introduce
Chico IT. Chico IT. People like me, nice, I'm Chico IT.
We gotta introduce these guys to Dude.
Oh my god.
To the Dude.
I was thinking about calling Dude over and see if he wanted to come over, but I'm like, nah.
You know what? We can put Dude on like right now. Like he can come up on a live if we do a live show. We
could maybe throw Dude up, but I didn't want to invite Dude over.
Why not?
I
Dude's
thought that
cool.
might be too much.
Really?
Yeah, Dude's pretty cool, but
if he's faded,
man,
if he's faded,
cool. That guy's cool, man.
The Dude, when he's
Dude,
faded,
yeah,
he's a good guy. Dude, I think he would add a lot of
sass. And I'm not
intensity.
talking software as a service. Oh, he's a Chico IT reference there.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good, but he would add. When you guys meet our friend Dude, he's a whole other dynamic.
I'll just apologize right now for that next meeting. Because you will be offended. You probably won't even like him.
No.
I don't even like him. No, I'm joking. I do. I love him. He's my buddy.
Dude's
but
cool.
if you don't like him, I understand. So.
Dude's cool people.
Dude's cool.
He's cool people.
He's cool. That guy's cool.
He's cool. Yeah. You guys don't. You'll meet. My mom thought that the kids should go Halloween trick or treating tonight. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, everyone's doing it tonight.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right. So what do you do if some kid comes to your door?
I'm gonna buzz off, kid. Come back in 3 or 4 days.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry that
you better be back on the 31st, because if you're not, I'm cutting it off at 8. I'm keeping all that candy myself.
Yeah, and you can't make a prediction. You can't make a prediction that it's gonna snow on Halloween.
No,
not in this state.
Reading is that like people go Halloween. That's like, I guess the thing now is people go Halloween. I go Halloween shopping. Like they go to do Halloween during a window. Like, oh, we're Halloweening this year from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I remember basically it was like, I'd be like, I know it's daylight, but I'm gonna go just put my costume on and just to be ready when it gets night.
Yeah,
and I would be ready, and as soon as it got like dusk, I was out there.
Well,
and I would be going until people literally had to cut their lights off because they're like, we're having none of y'all over here no more.
It's different with different ages. Like I have like the 5-year-old. He's gonna go probably more or less when it is light. You know, take him out while it's still light out and walk around and stuff like that. And when it starts to get dark, he's going to go in.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like there's different... I don't know. Maybe that's... From a kid's perspective, I guess you don't really think about that.
Yeah. It's just different now. You can't even be a kid.
And now you can't even go outside because someone will steal you.
Yeah. Steal you.
They will steal you and sell you on the market.
Yeah.
Get some good cash for you.
Yeah. They'll do weird things to you.
Sold that kid cash. 50 grand
on Amazon.
I'm not saying, I'm joking, and there's no
what? He's
selling
kids?
There's no like kid market that I'm aware of that I know of.
I'm sure there's a kid market.
There probably is a kid market, actually. It's really sad, and we're gonna look into that, sad. And we're gonna try to contribute to try to help stop that, because that's bull crap.
You're gonna stop the kid market?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna invest in that?
Stop it at the source.
What is this? Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. I don't think
I'm
selling kids is cool.
No.
Probably shouldn't even keep talking about selling
Let's
kids.
move on. Moving on.
Okay. Hey, if I go like this, do you think my arms look buff?
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you cold or something?
No, do my arms flexing hard? Do my arms look buff if I go like that?
Yeah, if you like push them all out like that, yeah, they do kind of look buff. You should just like do that nonstop everywhere you go. Just be like, What's up, guys?
All right.
What's up, bros?
I hope everyone's liking our show, man.
Yeah, liking it. How you guys liking the show so far? It's
I
been
know
cool, huh?
the alcohol is starting to get to me. We might not
Chico's
drink.
faded almost, basically, already.
We might not drink next time.
Yeah, we won't. I probably will, but he won't. So as we won't.
I've been trying to
But I
convince Dirty V to smoke the hookah because we like hookah. That's like a really cool thing. Hookah is good for two things, right? Tobacco and opium. Do you think people still smoke opium?
Yeah, not in America, really. Not in North America.
Hey, I have a question. Off topic.
Yeah.
Where do we get the opium for our medicines?
You got to call Black J. And then if you text Black J,
dude, I saw Black J.
With that
I
sticky,
have his number.
Yeah, if you just hit him up, I'm sure he can find a lot of that stuff.
No, that's not my question. Seriously, what? Like for our medicine, like we have an opioid crisis, right?
They
come from poppy seeds. Are we buying? Right. Are we buying it from Afghanistan?
They grow. I'm sure they grow it.
Where are we growing?
They probably have a farm somewhere. You
think there's somewhere in our country where there's a poppy seed plantation?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. And whoever the doctors are who they're probably getting paid to do it.
I'll bet you
they're probably getting grants to do it.
I'll bet you we buy our heroin from Afghanistan.
Nah, they're like, yo, go down to South Carolina or whatever.
There is no place in America where
What if I told you there was something in South Carolina? Have you ever been to South Carolina?
Yeah, I've been through it.
What city did you go to in South Carolina?
I drove through it on my way to
you drove
South
through it,
Beach.
80 miles an hour on 95. On 75 north.
I drove through most southern states at like 95 miles per hour.
Right, but I mean, so if I was like, yo, there's like crazy acreage of poppy seeds in,
I wouldn't believe
South
it.
Carolina.
I wouldn't believe it.
Well, there is.
Really?
Yeah.
For our consumption?
I happen to know lots of people that grow poppy seeds.
I'll bet you do.
I don't actually. I'm sure I've seen that TV show where they're the what's the moonshine one?
Yeah, that's alcohol.
Moonshiners or whatever. Uh-huh. Yeah, if they're doing that out in Kentucky, just digging a hole in the ground, making that. You can't tell me they ain't got no poppy seed farms somewhere. Poppy seed farms. I'm sure they do. We'll find this out.
All right,
we'll find this out. Let me just get my hair
back. That I can do that too.
What? Okay. Now I look like Ric Flair, kinda.
I look like freaking Betty Rubble.
Do you?
I guess. Yeah, Betty Rubble isn't the first thing that comes to mind when you see me.
It wasn't, but I can kind of see a little bit now that you mention it with the blue.
So there's movies.
Yeah, there's
rap
movies.
Songs.
There's rap songs.
Actually, you didn't know any of those songs that I told you about.
No, because I didn't listen. I was like a baby. I didn't listen to rap when I was a baby, dude. The first rap song that I listened to
I'm not that much older than
was,
you.
Nightmare on My Street or whatever with
that Will Smith one. You didn't know that one?
Where it was like Freddie and he had a dream or whatever. I heard that song on the radio when I was like a little kid and I was trying to go to bed.
How about that?
And it freaked me out.
Why?
I was scared. It was like I was a little kid.
How about that? And then She Bit Me one.
I don't remember hearing that one.
Yeah.
When you played it, it kind of sounded familiar, but I didn't remember. Like as more and more I listened to it, I didn't really remember it.
He said, she goes, she told me you will never forget me. I said, why? Then she bit me. Ouch. That didn't hurt.
So deep.
Yeah, it was. It was Will Smith. Will Smith is very underrated as he won the first rap Grammy.
Yeah, Will Smith is dope.
I'm pouring this because it's closer to me than you.
Thanks. Just try not to get it everywhere.
Not because I pour your drinks for you, because that's not what I do.
Thank you. That's all I ask. All right, perfect.
All right.
Perfect job.
Sweet.
That's a win.
Did we get all the topics out that we wanted to talk about for Halloween?
I feel like we've really...
Do you think anyone is making their own costumes anymore? No.
I feel like people go out and spend too much money on stupid costumes. You shouldn't spend $100 on a costume.
No.
That's, I don't want to say cheating, but it's cheating. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
You don't need to spend $300 on your. Like I was talking to, I was like, yo, back in the day, it didn't work like that because they didn't have games or nothing like that. But if you wanted to be Assassin's Creed or something, for example, like now you can go online, spend $200-$300. You can look exactly like the dude. You can look like you've been casted for the role of the Assassin's Creed guy. Whereas back in the day, you would have to really get creative to have something that looked anything like that.
You'd have to work on your costume for like half the year.
Yeah, it's like you were a ghost. You'd put the sheet over your head.
I did that one year.
Yeah.
A lot of people did. One year, my mom made me a mummy. She wrapped me up in medical tape.
I know you told me that. Yeah, that was pretty sick. That sounded pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was always like professions because
okay.
I was always on that cheap costume.
Well, that's what it was.
None of my costume came from a store. Like not one piece of my costume came from a store. Every piece of my costume came from my mother's closet. So I was either a doctor, I was a dentist, I was a ninja. I was probably a ninja all the way up until I retired from Halloween. Every year.
And that's the thing. Like back when I was a kid, like most people made their own costume. Like the people, like if you had the thing with the mask on it. Well, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember.
I had a He-Man one that had the plastic masks with the slits that
Did they always broke? The rubber band always broke.
Yeah, a lot of people. That's like a pop. That's probably one of the most popular memories for people like back in the '80s and stuff like that. I remember I had a He-Man one, and the body was like basically a trash bag that had like abs.
They have nice costumes now. Those little plastic ones are pretty cool now.
Yeah, I was walking through one of the.
I've kept my kids from last year. They've had their costumes all. They've worn it just playing around outside and stuff like that. They make them in pretty good condition. They got the muscles are all buffed out and stuff like that.
I've seen one that was a Ninja Turtle. It looked pretty legit.
Yeah,
had like the turtle shell on the back and stuff. I was like, you would never have anything like that as when I was growing.
Unless you made it.
You had the plastic, terrible mask. Which, whatever. Yeah. Everybody had that, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And, or you just made your own. I was a vampire a bunch of times, too, because that was an easy one. You could just get some fake teeth or whatever.
A hobo.
Put a little hobo. Yeah, everybody did the hobo. Although that is a very insensitive...
Oh, you're not supposed to say hobo anymore,
yeah, that's insensitive.
I was a homeless guy. A guy without
That's not even a thing.
I was residentially challenged.
If you have kids, don't do that. Don't do that one anymore. Don't do that.
The hobo?
The hobo.
Why?
Because that's really...
Why?
I mean, in this day and age, that's just not... To me, that's low brow, dude. That is low. You go low when you do that. If you do that, you go low.
Wait, no, really...
I'm gonna dress up like a hobo. Come on,
dude. Why is that offensive?
What if you came across someone who was homeless and like on Halloween, dude? I'm dressing up like you for Halloween. No, don't do it. That is a retired one. Don't do that one anymore. That's a retired costume.
I didn't think of. I think I suggested that.
How foul would that be? If you're like rolling downtown or something. You're like, party. And then like dude's like, yo, what up with like $1? And you're like, I'm like,
you're just trying to live your life when there's kids
like
dressing up like
you're
you.
Like, don't touch me. It's like, nah, dude, that's not cool. So foul.
That's kind of fun. I never even thought of it like that. Mm-hmm. That's kind of funny.
Well, now you know. And knowing's half the battle.
What else should you not dress up as then?
Police officer.
Why?
Gosh, you got no business being a police officer, dressing up as a police officer. If you're going to dress up as a police officer, you need to go help somebody out.
What? So wait, if you dress up as a gangster, you need to go shoot somebody?
No. But if you're dressing up like a cop, what if someone's like, oh, dude, I need your help? And you're like, oh... You're just some dude.
You would be like, why are you talking to me?
Fake cop outfit.
Why would you think he was a real cop?
I mean, I'm just saying, what if you needed some help?
No, I meant like what kind of costume should you not dress in because it hurts somebody. We already know the obvious, blackface, don't do that. I'm just saying, I didn't even think about the hobo thing. So what else could there be?
My friend had some kind of plastic old man costume that he just it looked
What,
like a
you can't
creepy
do
old man.
ageism anymore?
Well, I mean, it was kind of cool, but then somebody in a marker drew a swastika on the forehead, and I was just like, yo, inappropriate.
That's
inappropriate.
Probably goes without saying that
So,
that would be inappropriate.
Definitely not that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, I'm
just saying.
I would have known that.
What else?
I wouldn't have had to call that one actually.
What else? Inappropriate? I'd say if you dressed up as like a Houston Ebola victim from a hospital or something like that.
You think that might have been
someone who's been ravaged by the Ebola virus?
That might have been insensitive. It might have been too soon.
Yeah. That was just like the person who I saw dressed up as Billy Mays that same year he passed. Messed up. You're out there. You probably won't see this video, but if you do, I remember you.
What's wrong with dressing up like Billy Mays?
It was a great costume. He looked just like him, but I was sad because
it was
too soon.
Did you want to buy something from him? Oh, I was going to buy... Oh, wait, that's not you.
It was too soon, yeah. I needed some OxyClean.
All right. Right on. Awesome. Subscribe. Hit the like button.
Hit the mic. Hit the like.
This keeps happening. I don't get it. Why? This just keep happening.
Glass on glass. It's interesting. It's
Maybe
like science, dude.
Somebody would like to send a theory.
Oh yeah, those people are definitely watching our channel. The scientists. They're probably who's at it. They're digging in on this right now. Thanks for joining us for the Halloween episode. It's been an absolutely fabulous time. Probably chill out and have a couple more drinks later on, but we'll end the episode now. We do have plans for another episode in the next week or two, so keep an eye out on the channel. There will be more stuff coming. We will have a couple supplemental videos, maybe play some retro games or do something. Regarding comics or whatever. Yeah. We're still in the early stages, so we're just kind of throwing stuff up as we like. So if you do like a certain part or whatever, let us know in the comments or whatever, and we'll try to keep stuff like that coming.
Yep. Yeah. And if you make us go viral, I will do a chicken dance or something.
We will do something freaking awesome. So,
yeah.
Hey,
if you guys know anything that you want us to do to make this like an instant viral, I'll do it, man. I'll do it. Like, yeah, I'll do it. Just tell me what to do. I'll do it. Watch.
We'll
I don't even know what is wrong with it. I should stop drinking. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Stay thirsty. Stay thirsty until Thursday. So
Thursday?
That's all we can really say.
No, seriously. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.